What's up, gamers? It's your boy PetriFy. I need to stop using this stupid intro. What's up, guys? PetriFy here, and today we're back on some Phantom Forces, and we're reviewing the top 5 best pistols. Now, I know recently I did the 2 best pistol video a while ago, I think almost a month ago now, and it did pretty well, but I will say I'm using 2 of those pistols in this top 5, so if you guys are a little bit disappointed about that, I do apologize. Also, whenever I do these type of top 5 or the best anything type video, everybody gets a little bit angry down below in the comments, but I don't think people realize that this is my opinion. It's what I think is the best and what I perform the best with. So I'm going to put that in my top 5. I'm not going out of my way to look at other people's opinions on certain pistols or anything like that. I'm going for my personal favorite and what I perform best with. So if you guys want to try out these pistols, you can go right ahead. I just kind of want to point that out because there's always a couple arguments down below in the comments whenever I make these type of videos saying, no, this is the best, no, this is the best. Yes, you do have an opinion, but you don't have to make it into an argument if you're going to leave it down below. I just kind of want to clear that up a little bit so we're not having arguments below. Anyways, let's hop straight into this top 5. Coming at the number 5 spot, I feel like we needed a sniper secondary, so I went with the Obrez. The reason for this is because I don't want to put support to the SFG and more people using it, so we're going to go for the Obrez instead. So the Obrez is actually a little bit more difficult to use than most snipers in this game. Since this is a secondary, it does have a lot more bullet drop off. And it's pretty intense now. They nerfed this thing a lot. It used to be super insane, basically another sniper, like a normal primary sniper, but they kind of really reduced that a lot. And you guys will notice that if you haven't used it in a while, and when you go to shoot at somebody from further ranges. You guys will probably see me shoot at somebody from far away, and me not get a headshot, but I at least hit them. But I was aiming super high. You'll see that a couple times in this gameplay. But I mainly want to put one of these in here because I know a lot of people do like to use a secondary as a longer range, just in case they're using a submachine gun of some sort and they don't want to waste their ammo for longer ranges, and they want to pull out their pistol or something like that. You can use a sniper secondary as an Obrez. Now, this does one shot to the head from pretty much any range, but like I said, it has insane bullet drop off, so you're going to have to aim a little bit higher than usual. Maybe a little bit more than a little bit higher, but you're going to aim a lot higher, I promise. Using this more as a medium/long range, like not too far away, but like sort of like medium range, it's really, really good. If you can hit your shots, it's a very effective sniper secondary. It's very good. Longer ranges is where it comes in a big effect. It doesn't really do any damage to the chest or anything like that. You only want to go for headshots with this thing. So taking the time and learning the bullet drop on it, if you're very interested in this sniper secondary, I really do recommend putting the time aside to try it out at least, to get a little bit better with it. Coming at the number 4 spot is the Glock 18. Now, I'm putting this in number 4 spot since I did already put this in a previous video and I already talked about it. And to be honest with you, it is a really good pistol, but there are other ones that are better out there that are a lot more effective from longer ranges and also medium range. So I decided to throw this in the number 4 spot and kind of give you guys a more versatile lineup anyways. But this gun is actually really, really good. I already have my usual setup on it, the Delta sight, compensator, and laser. That's usually what I rock. And the best thing to do is aim down sights and press T on your keyboard. So you can use it in this like side shooting motion. A lot of people like to call it gangster mode. I really feel like it should not be called that, but that's what we're going to call it. So using it in gangster mode is actually very effective, and I do recommend it if you're going to be a close quarters type of shooter with this gun. You can switch it to semi and do longer ranges. It's going to take a lot of bullets to kill somebody because the damage is very low, but it's really good up close. I recommend this for more of those. I want to be a fast-paced gunner, and you have a secondary that's an SMG and a primary that's an SMG. I recommend that. Or if you have an assault rifle that you don't want to go up close with and you want to like a secondary submachine gun, the Glock 18 is perfect for that. So if you guys are interested in that type of setup, sniper, Glock 18, or the Beowulf TCR, I think that's the version of it, the DMR version, and a Glock 18 to have like something that's automatic up close, it's pretty good. I rock it almost on all my setups now. So I do recommend it. It's 10 out of 10. Coming at the number 3 spot is a 1911. Honestly, I wasn't a big fan of this pistol when it first came out, and I didn't really give it that many chances after I noticed the bullet spread that it has when you try to spray with it. It's really, really good up close. Like, this thing is super, super effective up close. I love it. But the issue was with me that you can't spam click and your bullets won't go straight. And I don't think that's a terrible thing. I think it's a good nerf for it, since it does do a pretty good amount of damage from ranges as well. I believe it's like a 3-shot to the head from range, which isn't that bad, especially if somebody's like head glitching, you need to take somebody out, or if you made them 1-shot, it's not that bad. What I noticed is that if you're going to shoot this thing from longer ranges, you're going to go like very slowly. Tap, tap, tap. That's kind of like the fire rate that you have to use if you want accurate shots at least. If you spray with it, it's going to make a huge recoil. I don't know what's wrong with it, all right? I don't know how to explain it. You'll notice it if you try it. It's not the best thing to use. But if you do tap fire it, it's pretty effective. It does high damage. Very worth it. Doesn't have a lot of bullets though, so that's one downside to it. Now my setup for this is usual, the delta sight compensator and a laser. That's usually what I rock with it. It's pretty good. And what I like to use this pistol as is an up close type of pistol where I can hip fire, dive around a corner and hip fire, because it's like a 2-shot kill. This thing destroys. It's very effective. Very, 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 very lethal. And I do recommend trying it out. Now, the type of setup I would rock this with is practically anything. It's not the worst pistol to use on any type of setup. It's not like an insanely good long-range pistol, so it's not something you would want to use on a like a primary sniper rifle with a secondary 1911. You can do that, and it probably will work out with you most likely if you keep it close quarters, which you would want to do if you're using a sniper. So it could work out. But I recommend this as something that you can rely on when you need to swap weapons, or if you can't reload your primary being rushed by other players. It's one of those pistols that reload pretty quickly, and you can take out enemies pretty quickly when it comes to up-close gunfights. So I do recommend it for that. Alright, moving on to number 2 spot. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the MP12 Rex in here, and I know you guys probably thought this was going to be the number 1 spot, because I do love me pistols that 1-shot to the head. They're my favorite, honestly. But I kind of find those kind of boring after a while of using them. So I'm going to put this on the number 2 spot, even though it's one of my most used pistols. Now, my usual setup for this is just like all the other ones, delta sight, compensator, and laser. And this is one of those pistols that you do want to take your time and at least try to shoot somebody in the head, because if you take your time, it might be more efficient than actually trying to spray at somebody, because the recoil does change a little bit, but you can spray with this pistol. It's pretty effective up close if you don't want to aim for the head. But keep in mind, the reload time is very, very slow, and it has pretty high damage. It will one-shot somebody. The furthest I one-shot somebody to the head was like 62 studs or so. That's around the furthest distance I had. So that's across from Ravad to the other Ravad building. Like when you're on the left side and you're shooting across. Yeah, if they're both on the ledge right there, you'll one-shot somebody to the head. It's pretty effective from that map. It's one of my favorite maps to use it on, at least, because you can use it from the range that it's intended for. But I do recommend this if you guys are somebody that likes to go for clean headshots. You can get collaterals with it. I'm pretty sure. I think I got one. The guy might have been weak behind him, but I'm pretty sure I got a collateral headshot before. Coming in at the number 3 spot. Oh, wait. We're at number 2. Next up is the number 1 spot. And now you guys might be a little bit surprised about this pistol being in the number 1 spot. And it's mainly because I never talk about it. I don't really use it that much anymore. I used it a while back. But hands down, I think this is the best pistol in the game. And the reason for it is because it's a burst rifle, and it actually can one burst up close if you can aim it properly. Now, this pistol that we're talking about is the M93R. It's a 3-round burst pistol. You can shoot it rapidly from any range, really. But it's kind of like the M231 in a way, how you have to aim down so the bullets go up and hit your enemy. It's kind of like that, especially if you're going to shoot fast with it. But it's one of those things where you aim at the stomach and 3 bullets will go up. Usually it will go from stomach, chest, around the neck or head area. That's kind of where you want to aim for. And you can get a 3-round burst with this pistol if you aim properly, like I said. I'm pretty sure I have the most kills in one game only using this pistol. This is the best pistol I've ever performed with when it comes to using only a pistol in a game. I believe I got like 90 something, and I have it on recording somewhere. I believe it's uploaded to the channel somewhere. Don't remember the title of the video, but I'm pretty sure I uploaded it. And honestly, I don't use this pistol ever. I don't talk about it either. And it's mainly because I keep my focus around the Glock 18, and I keep my focus around other pistols that don't really get that much love anymore. The Glock 18 was a very rare pistol that I got killed by, but like I said, I only die at like a max to 10 to 15 times a game, so I don't really experience dying by many guns that I don't see a lot. But that's besides the point. The Glock 18 is more of those underrated type pistols, and you guys know I love underrated guns and underrated pistols in general. I like using guns that really aren't really used too often. Did I say really twice? I think I did. Anyways, besides the point. What I rock with this is the same thing I put on everything else. Delta sight, compensator, laser. Laser kind of does help for hip firing, and you do want to hip fire when it comes to up close with this thing. From about medium range, you will have to shoot your first burst and then pull very low down. You'll see me use the pistol in game. I perform very well with it overall. You guys will see how you're supposed to use it anyways when you're seeing the gameplay in the background. But this is those type of pistols that you would use for more of a close quarters gunfight because it does kill faster than the Glock 18. We'll say that. In my opinion, it kills faster than any automatic pistol in the game, including the Tech 9. Anyways, that is my top 5 favorite pistols to use in Phantom Forces, and I hope I did help you guys find a new favorite pistol. I really recommend checking out the #1 spot, which is the M93R. The Glock 18 is very useful, and lastly, the MP12 Rex is pretty good. Now, I know the 1911, I believe it used to be a high-ranked pistol. I don't know if it still is. They might have changed that, but if it still is, if you're high enough ranked for that pistol, I recommend trying out if you haven't already. And if you did try it out like months ago, then I recommend trying it out again because they did make changes to it after I made my video about the recoil being completely garbage on it. They fixed it a little bit, but it's still a little bit bad. You just have to have slow fire rate, like tap fire from super far away if you want to hit your shots when it comes to medium/long range. As always, you guys can put your comments down below. What's your favorite pistol that I might not have included into this? And I'll probably try it out for myself, maybe do a video on it at some point in the future if I don't use it that often. But yeah, I would love see your guys' comments down below about the M93R, what you guys think about being #1 spot. As always, do not make arguments down below just because I put a certain pistol in a different position you think it shouldn't be in. But overall, all these pistols are really, really good, and just because they got put in a certain position and a certain number next to them doesn't make it any worse than any other pistol that was put in a #1 spot or the #2 spot. Any of these pistols can be used as like your primary, and just because I put the Obrez in #5 spot doesn't make it a bad weapon. It's just one of those guns that take a little bit harder to get used to and to learn, because especially since they added insane amount of drop to the bullets. If you guys do want me to make another top 5 video on another class set, go ahead and put that down below in the comments, whether it's a DMR or like a carbine section or anything like that, snipers, etc, etc. If you guys want anything like that, make sure you guys put it down below in the comments. Also, if you guys want to see another top 5 and you guys did enjoy this video and it helped you in any way find a new favorite pistol, smash that like button down below. It will be very appreciated. Also, recently, it seems like YouTube has been really, really angry with me for some reason, not sending out notifications to my viewers. So if you guys don't know, you can go down below, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you can hit that little bell notification thing right next to the subscribe button and turn on notifications every single time I upload. So this will send an email straight to your phone/email. So if you have your email enabled on your phone and you do receive notifications from your email, it should send you a notification from that. Also, I think you can turn on YouTube notifications if you have it on the app on your phone. It's in the settings somewhere if you guys are interested in being here very early when I first upload. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for all the support recently. I really do appreciate it. We're about to hit 105,000. I think we're at 103,000 right now. So we're 2K away from 105. Let's go. But yeah, I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Thanks for all the support. Peace out.